Augie Sports Focus is brought to you by Schoenemann's.
Joining me now is Augustana softball coach Gretta Melsted. Gretta, the softball season never ends at Augustana, but to begin with here, let's go back to last year. It was quite a season for you. Started out a little slow, but man, you came on like gangbusters.
Yeah, we ended up having a very good season last year, but you're exactly right. We started out very, very slow. We went out to Colorado, and we were a very young team last year. And in Colorado, the conditions are a little bit different. Ball flies a little bit further, comes a little bit faster at you, and I think it kind of rocked their confidence a little bit. And it took us a while to actually get on track. It took us about 20 games to get on track, actually. And once we did get on track, and once they started playing like I knew they could, they just took off, and we had a great run. Almost won the conference. We were second in the conference. We were 20-5. Behind Southwest, it was 21-5. We missed one game due to weather down at Wayne, and that ended up making the difference between us winning the conference and being second.
Wow, great season and a young team, and still a young team. Before we went on the air here, we were only one senior on this year's team, and softball started in the fall with a little bit of fall season. Talk about that.
Yeah, we had a very good fall season. We went down to the Creighton tournament right away, and got some games under our belt within only having a couple days of practice, and then had our own tournament, and then finished it up at SDSU. We ended up going 7-4 with 2 of those losses to Division I opponents, and I think probably our biggest game was we had a really big win over NDSU at home in our home tournament. And one of the biggest reasons why it's such a big was NDSU went to the they were in the Super Regionals last year. They're a very, very good team, and that was a big confidence boost for us this fall.
Yeah, well, great fall, and now here as we start January, the ladies are inside hitting the ball and working out and getting ready. So talk about your team, Gretta.
But as you said, we only have one senior, and that is Kayla Hankey, and she is a returning center fielder for us. She's been a starter for us for 3 years. Will start for us again this year. I look for her to be a big player for us this year. Have 2 juniors with Tracy Franzen and Mickey Anderson, and Tracy is a returning all-conference player. And from there we have 2 other returning all-conference players, and Britt Stewart and also Chelsea Derlin. And we're still young. Have a lot of sophomores and a lot of freshmen.
Yeah, and as we go through the winter here, the ladies prepare for the start of the season. And what's the schedule look like? When do you get going, Gretta?
We get going a little bit earlier than we normally do. We're going to Las Vegas over Valentine's Day weekend. Going to play in the Desert Stinger Classic, and we have 5 regional games there. So 5 very, very important games. And then the following week we go to Kearney, Nebraska, and we have 5 regional games there. And then, of course, it's the spring trip to Orlando. We'll play 14 games there, and then we come back and we're in Northern Sun play.
Yeah, well, quite a schedule. And, you know, coming off of last season, what are your expectations for your team this year?
Very high expectations. I think, you know, like I said, we had most of our team returning. We did lose 3 very good seniors, with one being Allie Rutherford, who was a 4-year starter for us, all-conference player, and just a huge role model, a great captain. So that's going to hurt this year, but we just returned so much. And I think the biggest difference is we really have a pitching staff this year. We have 4 pitchers, and 2 of them were all conference pitchers, and then we also added a transfer. We added Ashley Meyer, and Ashley Meyer was at Iowa Lakes last year. She led the nation in junior college with a .89 ERA, and also strikeouts. So I think the biggest thing for us is we have the depth. We have the pitching staff, and we have the depth, and we have the hitters. So very high expectations, but we'll see. We'll see how they play.
Yep, you go a game at a time. And this, Gretta, now, is this 4th year or 5th year?
4th year. 4th
year, and took over the program here and has been building it up. And wow, we're off to the races. So good luck to you and your team.
Thank you.
The Augustana Sports Calendar is next. We'll be right back.